codes that I received from Professor Rips and Rabbi Glazerson that concerned what appeared to be an assassination attempt on his life. This was a very unusual thing to get such a table from Professor Rips. He doesn't make predictions using the codes, but this table came up with a p-value of 2 million to 1, and so he was concerned. I received a table from him that had D. Trump next to it, a vertical line of text that said, "Name of his assassin." We then emailed each other about the idea of searching within that same line of text to see if any names came up. Professor Rips wanted a little time to use a new piece of software to search this area for names. While all of this was going on, Rabbi Glazerson happened to be in town, and the two of us also examined the table, looking for clues. Glazerson had to leave town shortly afterwards, and back in Israel he sent me a table that had a date, December 5th, or the month Kislev, the Hebrew calendar, which also fell on the same day of the 5th, rather unusual. Both Professor Rips and Rabbi Glazerson were concerned that something might happen to President-elect Trump. Years ago, there was another table that seemed to predict a terror attack in Tel Aviv, and after praying about it at the Western Wall, Professor Daniel Michelson and Professor Rips worked on that table and discovered that the terrorists would be arrested. That indeed happened. So these Trump tables were causing concern. Glazerson asked if I would contact President-elect Trump and get him this warning. I told him that I didn't personally know Donald Trump and didn't know how to get an email to him. He believed that perhaps we could go through Jared Kushner, Donald's son-in-law, who married Ivanka. Through a connection in New York, I was sent Jared's email address. It's common knowledge that Jared is an Orthodox believer. I composed the most rational letter on the subject that I knew how to write, knowing that I was sending it to someone who already had a knowledge about the Torah. The tables about Trump and Cyrus were at the beginning of my letter, and later on I included both the Rips tables and Glazerson's tables with the threat of murder. At the risk of sounding like some conspiracy theorist, I sent the note saying that all of this was found in a 3,329-year-old text. December 5th has now come and gone, and nothing we know of happened, fortunately. The table did say a threat, which could have meant that there may have been attempts and threats that the Donald may have gotten, but the public wouldn't be informed of. We don't know. However, we do know that the Torah codes often reflect what is happening at the time, and during this whole process, there was graffiti being scrawled onto walls saying, "Kill Trump," and also "Kill Trump supporters." None of these things were known at the time to Rips when he did the tables. So again, the Torah codes are filled with both actual facts as well as the zeitgeist of the times. We don't always know or can tell the difference, but it seems to me it's better to err on the side of possibilities than to ignore what the codes are saying completely. Often we're surprised by these tables, since the information they impart is often like a reflection of actual world news.
And this is a continuation of the story.
Professor Rips made this table, and it says the name of his assassin. Well, so Rabbi Glazerson happened to be in Los Angeles, and I said, we need to see if we can search the codes and see if there's a name for this guy. And so Rabbi Glazerson did this new table with the name of the murderer and Donald Trump, and a guy's name Michael came up in 5776, which was 2016. The threat of a murderer, the murderer. What's interesting is this guy, when Trump was in Las Vegas, grabbed one of the security guard's pistol and tried to shoot Trump with it, and his name was Michael Sanford, and he was arrested. This is the same guy jailed over plan to shoot Donald Trump. And then, of course, we had all these crazy things happen, which I think are